Every Sunday, there's only one place to get all your kneecapping, hard-hitting Detroit Lions coverage. Start your Sunday with the Lions Weekly Report with Broder and Terry Foster. Then, the Lions pregame show with Neil Rule and Sean Baligian. At kickoff, keep it locked in for all the emotions of the game with a live watch party with the heavyweights. Then, recap the game with the Lions postgame show with Anson. Game days, there's no other place to be than Woodward Sports. Live all game day. Go Lions. Every Sunday.
It is game day. So glad you could join us. So glad that Second Best has us around again. And it's an extravaganza today. Mad Pax is in the house. And let me tell you something. You want some swag? They've got a table swag over here, okay? Check this out. Look at Maz and I both got it, and here's the thing.
It's a Lions medallion.
QR code.
Right? And they got their QR code with all things Mad Packs. All you have to do is scan that, and you get all things Mad Packs.
Hey, that's good marketing right there. Shout out to the good people over at Mad Packs. You know, they keep a brother, nice and lifted. So I got nothing but love for him.
KG has had a smile on his face for about 10 straight minutes.
KG,
and
what's your favorite?
Just wait till he gets some of the product. That smile's going to go ear to ear as well.
Hey, a Boom Shakalaka live resin, I'm telling you, man. That's a good day right there.
Seriously, this show, again, shout out to our friends at Mad Packs. Come by, see all the swag that they have. If you're making your way down to the game today, always a shout out to Second Best. I'm telling you, great staff. They've got great food here. Chicken wings. You like real smoked chicken wings? Money. That chicken sandwich? Money.
Burgers.
No doubt about that. Sun Cruiser, always got to give a shout out to our friends at Sun Cruiser. They are one of the official drinks of the show, along with, they take care of my Irish roots. Tullamore Dew, Irish whiskey. I'm telling you, guys, great stuff going on. Maz, one of my favorite weeks of the year, and that is not an overstatement. When the Lions are at home the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and then we're all counting down to our game, because it is still our game. It will always be our game. I absolutely love this week of the year.
I'm totally with you. And this is when, like I always said, this is the Wayne Fonts, let's go Lions time. They always win the game before. Well, they tried to win the game before Thanksgiving, then go into Thanksgiving and win that. I sent you a video today. I know it's one of your least favorite Thanksgiving Day games. It's
I'm just going to get it out of the way. You're an ass for doing
sorry,
that.
Man.
All right?
Well, today's the anniversary. November 23rd. I forgot the year. Early
1980.
80s. Yeah, 1980. And Dave Williams on the kickoff. Who scored the late touchdown?
Vince Evans on the last play of the game.
He tied it. They win the coin toss. The Bears get the kickoff. And Dave Williams runs down the left sideline for a touchdown. I watched it live, just like you.
So that and if I'm telling you guys that already know this, I apologize, but for the benefit of people that don't already know this, that is the moment that made me decide that one day I was going to get over on both my grandfather and my father.
Yep.
Because they burst into laughter.
They did.
I burst into tears.
I'm
like
with you.
legitimately, little kid.
Of course.
I'm crying. So I know better than to walk up to my old man, the cop. Dad, why are you laughing? You know what? Shut up. You're dumb, okay? So I walk up to my kindly grandfather, and I say, Grandfather. I'm like Heidi. Grandfather, why are you laughing? And he gently takes me up on his lap, and he's holding me, and he said, Sean, you'll figure it out one day. This franchise is going to do nothing but hurt you, and they're never going to win. 45 years ago.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
It's insane. I graduated high school that year.
And I'm telling you, like seriously, and I always say this, when the Lions win, not if, when the Lions win, I'm going to do a dance on his grave.
I know you are. First stop, right?
So listen, and if you guys think I'm being mean, I got clearance from my father before he passed away, and I got clearance from all my aunts. They all gave the enthusiastic thumbs up, and that's going to happen. I am going to do a Super Bowl dance on my grandfather's grave.
Are you going to plant a flag as well?
I should plant a Lions flag.
You got to plant a flag.
I really should. No, listen, we're going to get the vibe check in just a second with what's going on with this game, because Maz told me some information about the point spread that I was not aware of. We'll get to that in just a second. Obviously, we are going to get to some games around the National Football League today as well. That's what we do. Neil is off. I know Neil will be back on Thursday, so Neil and I will do these Thanksgiving extravaganza. But programming note, we're going to be in studio that day. Neil and I are going to be in studio that day. I think we're rolling 10 to noon. that day.
You don't have to worry about the 12:30 kick anymore.
That ticks me off.
Get home for the 1 o'clock kick.
It's not.
First time in Thanksgiving history, the Lions are kicking off at 1.
That bothers me. I'm sorry. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Maybe I'm just being a goo-goo baby because, that's the way it's been and that's the way it always should be. But no, 12:30 is just right.
It is. 12:30 is the game. But it does give you an extra little time to get home. Check the birds, because you're going to have, 3-4 birds going at that time?
I'm going to have 2 big birds, and then I'm doing 2 turkey breasts themselves.
Okay.
So I'm making the turkey breasts. I'm doing Cajun turkey breasts in the smoker.
Now, is there any possibility that you could just put a little on the side for KG, me, and JB for Friday morning?
I have a feeling you guys might have a little turkey on Friday. I'm going to go on a limb and say that
Black
you guys
Friday,
might have a little,
baby.
You guys, we're all going to be in studio on Friday, so we're looking forward to that. But no, Maz, you know what I do? This is after the game today, I start the preparations. Tomorrow is the day I put the turkey in the bath. All right? And to all the people out there, turkey's so dry. Listen to me. Give it a bath. Let it sit in a bath for a couple days. You will never eat dried turkey again.
Ooh.
It's really
that's called brining the turkey, right?
Get a bucket, pour some water in there, dump the turkey in there, put a bunch of kosher salt in there, whatever kind of spices and things like you like. You'll never eat a dry turkey again. Maz, you told me, by the way, you guys in the chat, feel free to jump in. We're going to be looking at the stuff. Maz is going to be keeping tabs of what's running in the chat today. Of course, our guy, KG, will be keeping an eye on that.
Yes,
Maz, you told me for some reason, so this opened at 11.5.
Yep.
It got as low as 10.5, and now it's back to 13.5?
13.5 today.
Wow,
Fresh
it jumped to 13?
Jumped up because Jameis is the quarterback now officially. Jackson Dart, they said possibly he could play. He is out.
Ooh,
still concussed.
That's a big spread, though.
You know the Giants are playing with their third-string quarterback, third-string running back, a bunch of
Is he really their third-string quarterback?
Well, he's America's quarterback, but
he is America's quarterback.
He's America's quarterback, but
and definitely a third string.
He is. You know
we
what?
love Jameis.
He's a quality backup quarterback. That's what he is.
Yeah.
He's going to make a good living as being a quality backup quarterback. That's it. The Lions. We don't want to see our backup quarterback. We got Kyle Allen. Did well in the preseason. We watched it at Sean's house. Did good. We don't want to see him. We want to see a bounce-back game by Jared Goff. And all week, we've been playing all the sound for you. You watched him. He doesn't look like he's the happiest dude in the world. I think he got a little bit embarrassed last week. I do.
I want him to be pissed off.
Yeah,
good.
And I think he comes back big this week. And I think St. Brown comes back big this week.
Most importantly, you know who I want to be embarrassed and pissed off this week?
Who?
That interior line.
Yeah.
I want them to take every single thing that people have questioned about. Why don't we make some things up? People question their manhood and stuff like that to get them really pissed off, right?
Exactly.
That's what I want. I want those guys to say, we are a hell of a lot better than we showed you last week. We're a hell of a lot better than we kind of got exposed a couple times this week. Let me go back to Jameis, okay? We have fun with Jameis. He is an incredible character, an incredible personality. There's a reason he's a backup on so many teams the last few years, okay? No doubt about that. I will say he is number 2 on the Giants, though, because Russ is dead.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right? Fair statement.
It was over before it began.
Brian Dable followed Jackson Dart into the blue tent to make sure Russ could get the hell off the field.
Yeah.
He couldn't save his job, man. He was latching on to Jackson Dart for everything he could.
He tried.
And all jokes aside, we know the Jameis experience, okay? He might do some things today.
Yeah.
He might.
But he's also going to do a lot of bad things, too, okay?
I hope not. The Legion of Home going to shut that shit down, man.
Brian Branch. Big game today.
Okay.
Big game today.
From Deion Branch? Okay.
Yeah, from Deion. That's right. We got the F team today.
Yeah, we do.
I want
got
Christian
Kenny Albert.
Mahogany to coach those guys up on the offensive line so badly. Here's the thing. I can't wait to go home and watch intently and listen to intently. I need another Jonathan Vilma. Can he go 3 for 3?
He might.
He's 2 for 2 this year.
He's shooting 100% from the field, man.
Right.
How many 6'7"s? Let's take it. Hey, Chad.
Oh, my God.
How
man.
many 6'7"s will Jonathan Vilma throw out at you?
Jeez,
6'7", 6'7".
Look at Maz, man.
many? How many?
Maz keeping up with the times. You love to see it.
You guys got to come out here, no doubt, check out everything that Second Best has to offer. But like I said, I mean, the cool thing, I'm just looking over my shoulder. You can't see what I see. I wish I could go like this with the camera, just turn it a little bit. Mad Packs has a great table set up. This is one of them. This thing is just outstanding. QR code on the back. And we're talking all things Lions today as the Giants coming to town. You're going to the game.
I am. I parked halfway down Woodward.
Is Sean still driving you?
No, Sean won't drive me. So I had to come here early.
No way.
Park halfway down Woodward. So at least I'm halfway between Second Best and Ford Field. And I'll make my run.
Did you see? It's not that bad. It's a fine walk.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
On
I'm
a beautiful day like today, it's a fine walk.
I know, but I like to get there early. You know me.
Well, you're not getting there early for me. I can tell you that.
I know that.
The only thing early you're going to see is me turning on.
Just a side note before we get rolling. Last night I went to Windsor, your place, South Detroit.
Yes.
We're going to go see Sebastian Maniscalco, my friend Brian and I. It's at the casino.
Yeah.
So we go park at this restaurant, which is about, an 8-minute drive. I park outside like you park here in Detroit. Like you park, you got the park signs. I'm walking out of the restaurant, and a lady's writing me a ticket.
Of course.
No, please, don't. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. And she was, I think, genuinely sorry. Maybe.
No, they're not.
So she writes me a ticket.
All.
I'm sorry. I'm like, what did I do wrong? She's like, well, this is like a no loading zone. I'm like, that doesn't say it on the sign. She's like, you could call this number. Maybe you could fight it. I'm sorry. $86. So I go to the show. It's a great show. He always puts on a great show. So now I'm driving home to get through the tunnel to get back home. And there's like 4 lines.
Yep.
I picked the worst line.
Oh, of course you did.
You ever watch the movie? What's the movie with Peter Gibbons where he doesn't care about his job? Office Space.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he tries to move like from one area of the road. Every time he moves, the other one goes further. So I get to the end, and the woman doesn't want it. The woman's busted my chops getting over the border. I had a dealer plate on from my other job.
Uh-oh. Did they find the drugs?
There's no drugs, but she is like, you understand that you really can't bring a deal? No, I don't understand, but I'm sorry.
Right.
She had me there for 15 minutes before she finally let me go.
Sheesh. You can't play across that border, man.
I'm done with the border. I'm done.
All right, so listen, we have fun with the Legion of Whom here. How about the whole offensive side of the ball for the New York Giants? Are you guys familiar with that? Quick quiz, and I'm going to ask you guys to this is like the honor, whatever it's called, honor code, okay? Quick quiz. Name 2 running backs and 2 wide receivers for the New York Giants right now. Go.
I can do it. Tyrone Tracy is a running back.
Who can forget Tyrone Tracy
I know.
Jr.
Good old Tyrone Tracy. They have Devin Singletary?
He scored last week.
He scored 2 touchdowns last week.
Wow. Where has that guy been? 2 receivers, Darius Slayton and Wan'Dale Robinson, who I have on my fantasy team.
Right on.
So this is last week. I'm going to read this last week, okay? You had Jameis going for 201 yards, and, of course, he threw an interception. I mean, the sun rises. Tyrone Tracy, Devin Singletary were running the ball. Their leading receiver last week was something called Isaiah Hodgins. With 5 receptions for 57 yards. Theo Johnson.
Good tight end.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
Shout out Wan'Dale.
Jalen Hyatt and Daniel Bellinger.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they've got their own Legion of Whom.
Yeah, that's a who's who right there.
This is one of those games, and if you're a Giant fan and you're waiting for the opportunity to get mad at us, here's your opportunity right now. Go pound these bums. Start early, start often, go pound these bums. This is a get-right game. Much has been said about the Lions and what they do coming off losses. I've said it more than anybody, okay? They haven't lost back-to-back games since October 23rd and October 30th of 2022, okay? And they aren't going to lose this one today, okay? But this is, you know what? It's a get-right game.
It is.
Go take care of business today. Maz, as this week has gone on, even when we were talking about it on Thursday on the show, as the week has gone on, I've kind of sat back and said to myself, all right, you know what? Make this one of those 27-17.
Keep going.
24-14. At no point in time during the course of this game am I going to be sitting back going, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But you know what?
But you don't want any extra tricks on that?
Now I do. As the week has gone on, KG.
Hey, turn up. That's what I want to hear.
I sit back and I look at what they're dealing with right now, because let's face it, they have a stud wide receiver who isn't playing.
Yeah.
Like, I think the world of that kid. I really do.
Malik Neighbors.
1,000%. They've got a really good, excitable young quarterback. Now, you know the thing with young quarterbacks, okay? Live wire. That to me, that is the enduring image of Marty Morningweg. Well, it's like a live wire. There's a lot of electricity there. Some of the electricity can be good, and some of the electricity can be bad.
The bar is high.
Right.
That was kind of the when you're talking about a rookie quarterback, you're talking about the Jackson Dart experience. You're going to see that, okay? Go pound these guys today. I mean, listen, I'm not saying make it like the Cowboys game or the Titans game or something, but just win this one going away 31-10 or some crap.
But, Sean, how can you say that coming off of a loss? You have no right to say that.
No right. Yeah.
The Giants have no business scoring on this defense. They don't. If they score more than 10, I'd be shocked. I see the Lions in the 30s and the Giants about 10.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of feeling the same way. This should be one of those type of games that they should just dominate, man. I hate the Lions we know what the Lions are, and we know that they are one of the better teams in the NFC. We know that they can compete with damn near any team in this league. Now, they have dropped some games this year that you would have liked them to have. But I mean, 2 really bad duds in the NFC North alone with the Packers and the Vikings. You're coming off a loss to the Eagles last week. Everybody wanted that game. That's a game we had circled in the preseason, and they just didn't show up for it. Like, you got to.
They showed up.
Well, half of the football showed up. But the offense is what we know to be one of the most prolific offenses in this league, and you just have to see better from them. So I'm glad that Jared Goff's a little pissed this week. Like you said, the offensive line, they need to have a chip on their shoulder today. You need to go out there and prove to people that, hey, we're still the Detroit Lions, and we'll still kick your ass. You coming into our house, we're going to handle business, and that's what I want to see today.
KG, to your point, and I'm not disagreeing with you, okay, but look, we knew there were going to be more losses.
No, for sure.
Everybody knew that, okay? There's only one that really sticks out in my craw, okay? Losing to
the Vikings.
I think Green Bay's a pretty good team. They're not dog crap or anything like that. Losing to Kansas City at Arrowhead, Kansas City's better than the record indicates. They're going to do it again, you guys. Just get ready for it. They're in the process of doing it right now, okay? And obviously the Eagles are it's that Viking game.
I know.
It is. That's the one.
Off the bye.
That's the one that really, really pisses me off.
But you got to let it go, man. Let it go. They threw a clunker in.
I can't.
And they still could have won that thing.
I want them mad, too. So my you know how my brain works? If I'm mad, then they're mad.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if there's
they're mad.
Actually, I do know. There's no validity to that theory.
At all.
But if I tell myself that, if I'm mad, then they're mad, then maybe that's the reality. But no, that's that. If we look at the season as a whole, to KG's point, okay? Yeah, there's some games you'd like to have back. The one, though, is we had no business losing to that Minnesota team. None. No. Especially at home. Especially at home. We had no business losing
150 yards for JJ that game. 150 yards, and they lost. But you know what? They gave them how many short fields? And they did the same with the Eagles.
Yep.
0 for 5 on 4th down. It's inexcusable. I don't care that the Eagles had their first team in there against that fake punt. I don't care. Run better plays, do better things, and they will. They're a hungry, pissed-off team. You don't think Dan Campbell got on them this week? But here's the thing. We didn't get a chance to talk about this. The loss of Sam Laporta.
Huge.
And remember when the back came up, and we all said it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, you jumped all over it right away.
He's on the IR.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I feel for the kid. He hasn't signed his new contract yet. Uh-oh. He's out for the year, guys. That's huge. It is. It's big. Brock Wright, good tight end. The other guys, they're fine blockers. Now, is it Isaac Tesla's time to maybe get in that offense. Maybe they run it.
It's a decent point, man.
A different way of running a tight end offense with putting your rookie third-round pick in.
I hope it can work the middle. I would expect more Amon-Ra. Honestly,
absolutely.
I hope that swollen hand, it looks like he got stung by 800 bees.
Yeah.
Like that picture you posted the other day, dude.
That was
that's
bad.
What you know when you get swollen and
it's right here on the stump pad.
Oh, beat.
Right here on the stump pad.
I agree with you. You're right. I wasn't in on Friday. It reminds me of the whole Ragnow thing, right?
Yeah.
If you sit back, no big deal. No, big deal, okay? And Laporta, big deal.
Very big.
Is it a dagger? I don't think so. I think with enough of the weapons.
It's a knife.
You got a wound. There's no doubt about that. I don't think it's the dagger where you go, well, that's it. Hey, guys, I guess we got to play the wait till next year game again. I'm not going that far. But if you try to undervalue that, I think you're making a big mistake. He is a key component to this team. And we talked about it last year. Even when he didn't take the step that so many people thought, it's what he's not doing as well that contributes to the offense.
He was injured last year. Remember, on and off injured. Mm-hmm. This year, he looked like a man possessed. And I know the play he got hurt on. It was like a Mark Bavaro play from the old Giants in the 80s. He carried those 5 Washington Commanders on his back. You remember that?
Yeah.
He would not go down. I remember the play. And that's it. It sucks. This kid, I don't know, man. I know Dan Campbell said he had his procedure. It went very well. It looks great for the future. He even didn't say he's out for the year, but we know he's out for the year. But
no, it's official now.
You get a back injury. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And it's, again, what he brings to the table doesn't always show up on the stat line as well. And that to me, that's huge. Because remember last year, what's wrong with Sam Laporta? And it's like, so many times it's like, dude, do you know what he does to open things up
He's
in
top
other
5
spots?
tight end in the NFL.
Come on.
No, you have to game plan for him. And I know the last couple seasons, the stats ain't always been there, but he's such a dynamic tight end with everything he can do on the field. Real quick, it wouldn't be a pregame show unless Neil has some involvement. Shout out to Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, has anyone asked Maz which team he's rooting for today?
Oh, that's easy, Neil. You know that. Come on. I'm a Lion, man. I'm a Lion. The Giants –
We got to check Maz's card.
Giants are in my heart. Come on. Don't bust my chops.
That's all right. Don't bust Maz's balls.
I've been in Michigan now longer than I was in New Jersey. Give me a break.
Hey, and real quick, we do have a super chat in here from Michigan Hooligan.
Shout out.
$4.99 super chat. Let's save some of the get right. Let's save some of the get right for the Thanksgiving Day game. That's the game that will make or break our season. And I mean, it's some validity to that.
I don't have a problem with using some get right today and using a whole lot of get right on Thanksgiving. So I'm not going to argue with that. They need some get right today, whether you guys want to admit it or not.
No, for sure.
They do.
But
they need some get right.
I think that is the most important game of the season now. That Green Bay game could mean like a lot in terms of the division, just where the Lions are placed right now. Like, that's going to be a huge game. That's the last one that I'm really kind of worried about. The Rams, of course, too, because they're a dangerous team. But that one doesn't have a direct effect on you like the Packers do.
I'm convinced, and I'm going to keep saying this, I think they have one more loss. That's it. I really do.
It's the Rams.
I think they have one more loss. If I had to pick, it's the Rams.
Yeah.
I hope it's not Green Bay, because all of a sudden, you know what? That's 3 divisional losses.
You don't want that.
I mean, that's one more loss than we've had in the last 2 years.
They're done losing to the division.
I think so, too.
They're done losing to the division.
So have you come down off your bear high?
No.
You haven't come down off your bear high.
No. No. Let's talk tomorrow after they play the Steelers today.
They're bad.
They're not bad. They're not great, but they're 7 wins. They won 7 of 10.
Remember that team that they beat over 500?
No, I don't.
You don't remember it?
No, because they didn't.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Here y'all go again with this.
They're not good.
They still won their games. They bought into this guy. They've already broken the NFL record.
That's great.
Already for most wins.
That's awesome.
Trailing under 2 minutes in a game.
Can you live like that, though?
Probably not.
That's not a means of living in
But they're better than you guys
NFL.
give them credit for.
And you know what? When they beat somebody of consequence, we'll make sure to bring it up.
Okay. But you don't count.
Their schedule gets difficult from this point on.
Yes, it does.
And we're going to find out everything we need to know about the Bears.
And in Maz's defense, to be fair, if we're going to do the same thing with the Colts, who haven't really beaten anybody, but we're all the Colts, they're back and all that, we got to keep the same energy. That's the only thing where I kind of agree with Maz.
All right, can I tell you this, though?
It's AFC.
If we beat the Colts by 31 points, I'd probably say the same thing.
Right. No, I feel you.
That was a non-competitive game.
Yeah, no,
right?
And you're not wrong. But once again, that was very, very early. You know how we try to write off the Packers game? Oh, it was the first game of the season. You can make that same argument for that Bears game. I'm not saying that they're that much better, but at the same time, if the Lions don't come with at least their B game in that game, that's not a game you want to sleep on. They're going to be pissed off. You put up 30 points on them, and they're going to make it tough, especially if that game has any type of stakes at the end of the year.
Oh, it's going to. I already told you. It's for the division. It's 10-win Detroit, 10-win Chicago.
This is what happens when you give him a morsel.
Yep,
See what he does? He takes the whole gosh damn plate.
I'm sorry, man.
It's for the division.
I hope not. I don't think it will be.
The Lions might have 11 wins on that day, and the Bears will probably have 10 wins. But if the Bears win, then maybe they win a tiebreaker somehow. I'm just saying, it's a playoff game, and it's going to be on Sunday night.
Let me say this about the Colts, and I had to quick fact check this. At least
they're playing the Chiefs today.
The Colts can say we beat the Broncos.
I guess,
wow.
yeah.
The Colts can say we beat the Chargers.
AFC.
The Colts can say we beat some winning teams.
Yeah, they did.
The Chicago Bears can't say that.
No, they can't. They have their first shot today against the banged-up Aaron Rodgers or Mason Rudolph.
Have we heard officially? I know
no,
that
he wants to play.
I know that it doesn't come out till 11:30. I'm gonna want to keep tabs on that. All right.
He'll be active
to see if Aaron Rodgers comes.
It don't matter if that bum playing or not.
I think
get him out of here, man.
I think the dude's going to go with a busted wrist. I do. I think the dude's going to go with a busted wrist.
He wants to beat the Bears.
Is it on his throwing arm?
No, it's his left hand.
Yeah, left hand.
He's still got to take the snap. He won't be under center.
Listen, have you ever busted your wrist?
No.
Can you imagine getting knocked down for those of you that have busted your wrist, can you imagine getting knocked down to the ground with a busted wrist? You're going to have to fall like this.
Yeah, it hurts.
You're going to have to free fall. You can't put your hand out.
No, you can't put your hand out. Jeez, O.B.
Yeah, no, it hurts.
And they're only a 3.5-point underdog to the Chiefs, the desperate Chiefs in Kansas City. Only a 3.5-point spread in that game. How do you bet against the Chiefs? Then again, I told everyone last week, bet your house on Kansas City against Denver.
I tell you what.
And I lost people. There's homeless people because of me.
Yeah, no, that's a fact, Maz. Good job. But I tell you what, if they lose today, is that the end of the Chiefs?
5-6.
I think they're done if they don't win today, to be honest with you.
Can I say this, though? I think their schedule has a little tinge of the Lions. And what I mean by that is it gets a little easier down the stretch. So let me read this to you, okay?
Go ahead.
They obviously, we know what they're doing today. They got the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Stop it.
Ooh.
Stop.
Oh.
He's falling for the Cowboy shit.
Yeah, I mean.
He's falling for the Cowboy shit.
Don't you call him.
Yeah, right. He's in our chats already.
Dad.
He already in the chat, lurking.
They got the Texans, okay?
Ooh.
They got
best defense in football.
They got the Chargers at home.
Up and down.
They're at the Titans. They've got the Broncos at home, and they've got the Raiders. You guys set your watch to it. They're probably going to get in at 11-6.
No.
Maybe 10-7. And they're going to be the Chiefs come playoff time.
I can see it. I can definitely see the path.
I think they're if they make the playoffs, they're one and done. They don't have it. They're done. They're done.
So can you imagine a first-round matchup, the Chiefs,
Yep.
with all that Super Bowl, not playoff, Super Bowl clout,
Patriots
traveling to New England,
that'd be
to Indy, traveling to Denver.
We've seen them do it before, though.
I like the Chiefs' chances a lot.
I love that game. Can that game happen, please?
Which one?
I want those playoff games, the ones you just mentioned. I would love to see that in the first round.
Yeah, I kind of like the Chiefs' chances there.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, this goes back to what we talked about, though. Right now, if the season ended today, the Lions aren't in. I think we all feel the exact same way. The Lions are going to get in. The question is, and how many times did we talk about this? I would rather have the NFC North. I want the NFC North. Don't get me wrong. I want it. But haven't the Lions put up enough on the resume that, God forbid, they don't win this division, okay? I kind of have the same feeling as I would about the Chiefs. Although the Lions obviously haven't won this. This is a team that when they choose to just go, okay, that was cute, they're going to do that. It doesn't matter to me. Just find a way in the playoff. That's all that matters to me.
You're sure about that?
Well, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
No, we're going to reverse the question.
Go ahead.
Have they built up a resume, a big enough resume for you to have some faith in that?
Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
They've dominated this division for the last 3 years. Even when they were 9-8, their division record was really good.
I get it. But they had Frank Ragnow.
I swear
to God.
They had
Kevin Zeitler.
There is a force field in this town that I will never figure out, all right, with some people. And it's the whole, and KG, you and I have talked about this all off season. The whole, we have to win the division. No, really, you don't.
You don't.
There are many teams, 8 as a matter of fact, that have won the Super Bowl as a wild card, okay? There are many teams that have had to play that extra game as well. I don't know if you know this. The Philadelphia Eagles last year, they weren't the number 1 seed. Were you guys aware of that? They weren't the number 1 seed, and gasp, they had to play that extra game. Of course, I'd rather win the division. I'd rather be number 1. I would rather take the road less traveled. But like I said, there's like this force field in this town. If you even make the suggestion, there are some, not all, there are some that sit back and go, oh, I can't believe you guys can think that we can do it if we're a 6 seed or a 7 seed. Are you new to the league? It happens all the time.
But not a lot.
It happens all the time.
Okay.
So, like Maz, the fact that it happens makes me a winner. Because that's what I tell the people.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Don't tell me that it can't happen because I've seen it happen multiple times. So that's the kind of stuff. Of course, I want the division. And I think when all is said and done, the Lions are going to win the division.
And I mean, odds ain't in 8 out of, 60, 70 years? That ain't,
Well, let's count it since the wild card started. Let's count it since the wild card started.
Listen, can I go off on just a little bit of a thing?
What's that
now? Of course.
Can I go off on a tangent
Yes.
just a little? And you're going to yell at me. And
No,
okay,
I'm not.
I'm prepared for it.
I don't yell.
Yeah, you're going to yell.
I have Neil on
I don't
speaker,
yell.
though.
Listen to me.
I will call your father.
This team, listen, I might be with your grandfather and your father when it comes down to it. And what I mean by that is just when you think you got it all, you don't. You lose players. Now you lost Sam Laporta. It just seems. My kid calls me the other day. She broke the story to me that Laporta was out for the year. Dad, why has this happened to us? My kid's 23 only.
There's validity.
Dad, why does this happen to us? Look at last year. Unprecedented amount of injuries. Unprecedented. 2 years ago, they lose a 17-point lead in the second half to go to the Super Bowl. This year, look at the offensive line. Look at the injuries. Kirby's out. Now be 4 or 5 games now. He's getting better, we hope. It's a jinxed effing team.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Come on, Maz.
I can't buy that.
It's a jinxed effing team.
All right, Maz, let me try and, calm you down a little bit.
It won't. You're not going to.
All right, well, out of all these injuries that the Lions have and everything we got going on right now, name me the players that are out for the year for this Lions team.
Our tight end.
Sam Laporta, that's one.
Well.
Here, I'll help you. Christian Mahogany, that's 2.
Okay.
Is there anyone else that you can think of that's out for the year?
Not yet.
I'm telling you, the injury report is a little bit misleading.
When I watch the Lions play, and I see a guy go down, and it's like a bunch of guys on top, you don't know who's hurt, I'm like, that's one of our guys.
And no, it's a lot of players that are hurt on this team. I mean, Panay Sewell, the offensive line, Taylor Decker's been battling stuff all year long. But in terms of are you incapacitated enough to where you just cannot play?
No,
we're only looking at 2 guys of significance that the Lions are missing compared to last year. You were just dropping bodies like flies last year, and they were all done for the year.
But add Ragnow to it then, if you want to compare last year.
Well, yeah, but Ragnow's been fair enough. Okay, you can throw Ragnow in there if you want to, but we knew early enough to know that he wasn't going to be around. So I don't think the injury report is as bad as it looks right now. You're in a position where you're going to get a lot of these guys back.
I understand.
So
that.
we just got to bide our time. We just got to bide our time. 2
came back already this week. I get it. But I'm sorry. They're one of 3 teams that have never made the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. They're one of the original NFL teams that have not made a Super Bowl. The Carolina Panthers have been to 2 Super Bowls. The New Orleans Saints have won a Super Bowl. The Buccaneers have won a couple of Super Bowls. These are expansion teams. We're with the Texans and the Jags.
So before we get into that, because this is the unarguable, we hear this all the time, and no disrespect to you, this is the unarguable. How on earth could KG or me or anybody say to Maz, no, because you know what he can fall back on? It's never happened.
Yeah.
Okay? This goes back to the wild card conversation, okay? I can tell you you're a madman and that teams that gasp didn't get number 1 overall can win the Super Bowl, and teams that were a 5th or 6th or 7th seed won the Super Bowl. I can tell you that because it's happened, especially as you have to remember, before there were only 2 wild cards. Now there's multiple wild cards. So those numbers keep going like that. I can't tell you that the Lions have won a Super Bowl, so I'm not going to try. I'll take a different tack. Before we get to that, things are starting to get hopping here at Second Best. Why don't you come down? They got the drinks for you. Mad Pack's in the house. We appreciate
Neil says he
it.
misses one of these.
He
wants a Sun Cruiser.
Sun Cruiser in the house as well. We appreciate everybody being here. We appreciate you guys. We're going to have a chat with the chat in a second.
Yeah. Real quick, too, I got our little game from Friday, Maz. You wanted me to bring it back? We have the Lions edition fill in the blank that we can get into as well. So.
All right, so let me. I'm going to try to address what you said, Maz.
Please.
I am frustrated at Frank Ragnow. From second one, and a lot of you guys killed me for this. I said, you cannot quantify the loss of Frank Ragnow. All right? That day, I was on with Terry and Broder. All right? Make sure you check them out early. They get things started on Sunday. You can't quantify that loss. I still stand by that. So, since I can't tell you something that didn't exist, what I will tell you is this. Do you like our general manager, YRN?
Why?
Do you like our coach, YRN?
Big Y.
Do you like the personnel that we have,
Big
YRN?
Why?
Do you like the personnel, the young personnel that we already have locked up and have yet to lock up?
Why?
Yes. Why?
Okay. You feel better?
A little bit.
It might not be this year, you guys. Really, truly, it might not be this year. This might not be the year, okay? And the last thing in the world I want to do is play the wait till next year game again, okay? But this franchise is in such a drastically different place now that I can sit back and say, here's the nucleus. Here's the nucleus that's already locked up. Here's how young they are. This is not the 2014 Detroit Lions where they knew this is our year. If we don't do it this year, it ain't going to happen.
It's the Beatles breaking up.
And they're going to start breaking us apart, okay? This is a young nucleus who's under contract. So I can't sing a lullaby to you guys, to you, Maz, and tell everybody that everything's going to be okay. I can't do that, nor am I going to try, okay? Because I'm one of those people that play the exact same game. I can't believe I've never talked about getting to a Super Bowl. I can't believe that I've never talked about winning a Super Bowl. But what I will say is, if you're going to compare the Lions to the Lions, let's do it, all right?
I know.
Is this
they're
ownership
way
better?
No, they're way better.
Is this managing better?
Yes.
Is this coaching staff better? Is this roster better?
Yes.
I don't think it's fair to compare the Lions to the Lions anymore. What I do is I compare the Lions to the rest of the league. And I want what Kansas City's had.
Yeah.
And I want what Philadelphia's had. And I don't think they're that far off from that. I don't.
One would say you're desirous of those things?
I'm very desirous. I haven't used desirous much. That's why it's different. So a lot of the butthurt of the past, all right, I get it. It's never going to go away. I mean, you brought up David Williams. You brought up Thanksgiving 1980. I was a little kid crying, okay? It's different now. It is.
Yeah.
It's different now. And it's your choice. Do you want to believe in these guys? If you don't, that's
Cool.
on you. But I would ask, what are you basing your non-belief on? Are you basing your non-belief on their track record, or are you basing your non-belief on things that happened over the course of your lifetime? I don't think it's fair to judge these guys by Lions sins of the past.
I get it, and Dan Campbell's one of those guys, and it says, forget the past. We're looking forward. He was part of the 0-16 team. He knows how starved this fan base is. But, again, I talked to my friend last night, and he hates the Lions for some reason.
Right.
He just hates the Lions. And I'm like, why do you hate them? They haven't done anything to anybody. They're harmless.
They're harmless.
They're the worst franchise in sports history. They are. There's not a question about it. Why do you hate them? And then I look back and I'm like, I guess as a Detroit fan, they probably ruined his dad's life. His dad's gone now.
Yep.
Like they ruined your dad and grandfather swore him off. There are people that don't watch the Lions anymore because of their past sins.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Well, there are some that might have come back.
I don't believe it. Let me use my dad as an example.
They're heartbreaking.
My dad hated the Lions. Hated the Lions. Laughed at me, mocked me even when I was doing all the pregame shows and postgame shows and all that stuff. But you know what I would do to my dad that would piss him off? I'd go, Dad, did you watch a game today?
You damn right you did.
Did you?
Just like my pappy.
Well, I only watched because you were on the
Right,
pregame.
I
I saw
wanna
you
hear
on
that.
TV.
He glued to that
Who
TV
was
every
the dumbass
Sunday.
that put his face on TV? And I was like, so, Dad, remember, weren't you just bitching about that pass that Stafford threw? Well, it was on in the background. I'm not.
It was on in the background.
I categorically deny in mass the whole Lions free bullshit. I categorically deny it. There might be a single stray here or there, okay?
Yeah.
Like KG's brother. The brother you don't have.
Right.
KG's brother. I don't watch him anymore. Don't talk to me about the Lions, okay? There might be like a straggler here or there.
I
but
get it.
these people that stick out their chest and talk about Lions free, bullshit. There you are talking about them every week. There you are ripping on people like me, ripping on people like Maz, ripping on KG. Oh, KG, I see your hat. All that.
Oh, I'm big Slapfest.
What does it matter to you? You're Lions free.
No, we gonna chase the dragon. I mean, we have proven that as a town. This is a Lions town through and through. As great as the Pistons are, and the Tigers have went to back-to-back playoffs, and you look at, the Red Wings, they're on the come up. The Lions dominate this town. It just is what it is, man. But
football dominates.
No,
Football
for sure.
Dominates.
So yeah, I'm not buying into that. We all are glued to these TVs every Sunday. And I remember when I couldn't even see them every Sunday. So, this is like a revelation for me. I enjoy every single minute of it. And to kind of take it back to your earlier point, Sean, like, I'm not ready to throw in the towel on this season.
No.
Like you said, it may or may not happen this year. We don't know. We still riding the wave right now. But I'm not ready to throw in the towel on this year.
This is the year that you should win because of how much parity there is in this league. Look, who is the most dominating team in this league?
There isn't one.
There isn't one.
There isn't one this year.
The Broncos? Come on, man.
No, there definitely isn't one.
Really? The Patriots?
Right. And the Lions are still in the thick of things.
I know that.
And
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, they're getting healthy at the right time, Maz. This is where
I hope,
you want to start to get some of your guys back. That way they get some playing time under them, and going into the playoffs, you're looking like the Lions used to look. I'm not really worried about this team, y'all. Like, they're going to go through trials and tribulations. This was never going to be linear growth. Like, as much as it did look like linear growth for a while, last year was kind of like the wake-up call. It was the smack in the face.
He is the personification of what we talked about, like, in the spring. Why this – and, Maz, I'm being serious, okay? And you agree with this. This regular season was going to suck.
I hate it.
This was going to be the worst regular season that any of us knew.
I can't wait till it's over.
And you know why? Because of people like you.
These are your people, man.
You admitted that. You agreed this is going to be an awful regular season. And here we are having these conversations. And I'm not blaming you. And I'm not blaming anybody else out there. I hope you guys know that. And, Maz, I'm not chastising you. You'll know when I'm chastising you. I'm not chastising you here. This was going to be a miserable year because we were going to have games like this year. They were not going to go 15-2. It was never, ever going to happen. It doesn't happen in the NFL. That is not just a Lions thing, okay? That is an NFL thing, all right? I mean, look at all the greats.
Yeah.
Look at the Patriots. They would roll up a giant year, and then the next year, gasp, they only won 11 games.
Yep.
Gasp, they went 11-5 under the old thing.
Right.
And the same thing could be true for the Chiefs. I think if you look at the Chiefs' resume, this is what the Kansas City Chiefs have done. They might roll up that good regular season, or they might roll up that season where they lose a couple games they shouldn't lose. How do you lose to Aiden? You don't lose to Aiden O'Connell and the Raiders and go win a Super Bowl.
They did.
And then they go like that. So, again, I'm not saying that means that the Lions are going to have that success. But this year hasn't surprised me so far. Where did we think they would be right now?
No,
Didn't most people think they would
Right where
be?
they are.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe a game difference.
Maybe a game different.
Yeah.
Maybe a game
And the
different.
difference is a lot of people thought that early on we would struggle because of the way the schedule looked and all those AFC teams. There's no way the Lions can go on the road and face Baltimore and then Cincinnati. You got to go to Kansas City. That's going to be tough. Well, they weathered most of that storm. And you look at how the season shook out, it always looks different in the preseason. We all know that. Like, once you get into the season and, Joe Burrow's gone for 2 months. Baltimore may be missing a couple of defensive studs. You went in there, you handled business when you were supposed to, and you came out on the other side of it. And I got to give a shout out to Lunchbox in the chat. He says, we're 6-4 with all these mistakes. To me, that's the mark of how good the Lions actually are. We cannot play our best football, and we still are one of the better teams in the NFC. And you can question them all you want, but every time that they have had to, backs against the wall, back-to-back games, we can't have losses, they show up. So until further notice, man, I expect the Lions to rebound and get back on track because that's what they do.
To Lunchbox point, and you know this to be, the Lions could go 6-1 the rest of the way. I expect them to. I really, truly do. You can call me on. The Lions could go 6-1 the rest of the way, finish 12-5, win the North again, and somehow, some way, people are going to bitch.
Yeah.
No, not if they finish 6-1, Sean.
Mez.
I mean, no one's going to bitch about that.
People will bitch. A team that lost 3 less games doesn't go win the Super Bowl. You hear that shit. They were 15-2 last year, and you guys are celebrating 12-5. That's the shit that you hear all the time, and it's stupid. That's why people like me said, I don't give a shit about the regular season record. It means nothing to me.
Let me give you a super chat from Sideless.
I want to win the division, but it's all about the ultimate success or failure in this year. I've said this 50,000 times. I've never deviated from it. Is what happens in January and February. That's it. That's the success or failure of this team.
Sideless, thanks for the 5. Since 2000, only 6 number 1 seeds have won the Super Bowl. 4 of those teams were Tom Brady's Patriots. That's 25 years. Good stat there, Sideless.
Yeah, he had another super chat. Sorry, I'm going to get some of these super chats.
Yeah.
Byrne had an earlier one that said he's tired of hearing about Grandpa Rogers can still kind of do that. He can't. Send him to the retirement home. His smoke alarm was going off for 3 days.
Can he do it today, though?
Yeah, I know, right?
Byrne,
I hope he does.
Can he do it today?
Don't hold your breath, though.
Just give us one more. Give us one more. Let him do it today, and then you can put him out to pasture.
We got one more super chat in here from Michigan Hooligan. Detroit is a sportster town. No more come up. We are here with the fire emoji. $5 super chat.
Yep.
Listen, man, if they go 6-1, Sean, and finish the regular season, look, they won 15 games last year with 25 guys on the IR. If they go 6-1 and finish 12-5, yet they have 3 more guys, important guys on the injured list, I'm not going to be happy because you can go 6-1 to finish the year in the regular season. But if you got guys on the injured list that aren't going to play in the playoffs, it don't mean diddly.
Yeah, you got to. Well, Maz, you know what? But here's the thing. You have to remember there are people that exist out there that sit back and will poo-poo. Oh, they went 12-5. Oh, you guys went 15-2 last year. What the hell are you celebrating? And it's like, I don't care about 12-5. I don't care about 9-8. I don't care about 15-2. We have graduated. We have. We've graduated. We're a real National Football League franchise now.
No doubt.
We are. Okay? Where
We're not going anywhere.
this is it. You win a Super Bowl or you don't. Pass, fail. Did you win the Super Bowl? No. The season was a failure. Sorry. I'm not deviating. I know, KG, I can speak for you.
Yeah.
I know you're not deviating from that.
No, I mean,
Did you win the Super Bowl? No? Okay,
that's the
this one
position
was
we
fair.
in now.
I just want to get there. I'll win it when I win it. I just want to make one. Make one.
Making it ain't good enough, man.
Well,
I agree
well,
with
at least-
Sean
at
on
least
that.
take that
I mean,
step.
you'll have that initial happiness once they get there because it's like, damn, I've never seen this before. But I agree with Sean. You got to go win it, man. Like, it's been too long.
If they make it, they'll win it. They're beating the AFC.
Well, that's a different. Yeah.
They're beating the
Well,
AFC.
you got an AFC
Okay, that's
bias,
if they
man.
lose
Come on
the
now.
Super Bowl, the season's a failure. In my mind, it's an absolute failure. Wow, that was fun. Almost like the NFC Championship game. Almost like finishing number 1 overall. Well, that was fun. That was cool. Wow, that's awesome. And it didn't get us anything.
Yeah.
I'm done with that. This is how real NFL franchises live, man. And
Hey, real quick,
I like it.
I see some chatters in here saying Rodgers is out, Rudolph is starting. Rodgers is out.
All right.
Oh, well, the inactives don't come until 11:30 unless it was announced already.
Yeah, it's 10:51. So
All right, fantastic. We'll get official inactives at 11:30. Don't
Yep.
forget, it's always 90 minutes before the game. 90 minutes before the game is when the official inactives comes. But if they announce something already,
might have announced it
I'm
early.
sure Schefter came out and said he's out. Just
Yeah,
go
he
to-
might have tweeted
Just
it
go
out.
to Twitter.
Schefter said it.
I said he probably did on one of the pregame.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll check.
By the
We'll
way,
fact
Kay
check.
Adams is at the game today.
Hey, shout out Kay
Her
Adams,
first Lions
friend of the
game.
network. Shout
Her
out.
first Lions game.
Her first one, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Her first Lions.
Well, you know she
home
love
game.
us some Lions, man. So shout out. I might go say what's up to her.
You should.
I'm going to say it again. This is legit like my favorite week of the year. And when the Lions, when you get the 2 home games, because there have been some years, I know the NFL and the Lions kind of had an issue with it. It would be in the Lions' best interest to have a home game on Sunday and then turn around and play on Thursday. And I know a few times in talking to my buddy Bill Keenest, who worked for the Lions for years, they kind of gave the Lions the shaft where they had to travel back. I know even if it's from Chicago, that just adds extra hours
course it does.
and less time coming over. But this is the best case scenario. You bring in a crap team like the Giants, and they are. No offense, Maz. They're a crap team. You bring in a crap team like the Giants. You get yourself right today, and then you put full focus on the Green Bay Packers. I know that's not the way they're thinking today. This is a one game at a time kind of mentality, but we as fans, we in the media are afforded that luxury, okay? Let's take care of business today against an inferior team and then put full focal point on the Packers.
All right, now going to Thanksgiving. Let's skip this game for a second. Going to Thanksgiving, they are a 3.5-point favorite already. The spread's already been out. It might change a little by a point or half a point, depending on how the Packers play today, depending on how the Lions play today. But that's what the spread is. Now, last year, we all know how the Thanksgiving Day game went. They played the Bears. The Bears had their chance to win that game, and they pissed down their leg. That was a Matt Eberflus lost game. Thank you. For Neil. Sun Cruisers for Neil. Thank you, Brendan. Remember how Chicago could have won that game. The Lions' first win in the last 7 Thanksgiving games was last year. So they're 1-6 on Thanksgiving in the last 7 years. And now they play the Packers next Thursday. So it's not going to be an easy game. I thought it might be. We'll see how it goes. But beat the Giants today. Stay healthy, guys. Just stay healthy. That's all I ask.
It's
facts.
uncontrollable. I agree with you.
I'm asking the football gods.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
We're gonna be all right.
I would love it if this was a scenario like we talk about it all the time. The one year that the Giants won the Super Bowl, like an entire offensive line got healthy at the right time.
Yep.
And they went for a team. They went from a team that barely got in. That Matt, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they used the very last game of the year to get in to beat Dallas on a Sunday night.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden,
They rolled.
Wow, we got everybody back.
Yep.
And they rolled, including rolled over the New England Patriots and the GOAT Tom Brady. So,
Kryptonite.
I
Eli.
watched it happen. Was it Sideless that brought up the 1 seed? I think people have tunnel vision with stuff like this. Oh, we need the number 1. No, you don't. Oh, you don't want to play the extra game. Well, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. But you can go win the Super Bowl, like the Eagles did last year. That stuff kind of drives me nuts. I mean, it's not in your best interest. It's not in your best interest to have to start the playoff on the road, right? Oh gosh, we're the 6 seed.
We got to wear the gloves then if you're on the road.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to wear the gloves.
Well, it depends where they're at, of course. It depends.
My friend last night is like, oh, I hope if they make the playoffs, I hope they play on the road. They'll never win on the road. Never. I'm like, well, 80% of the stadiums are domes right now.
Right.
All right? Before you know it, Lambeau will have a dome on it. I'm just saying.
Man,
do you see where our brains are at, though? That's a perfect thing.
Yeah.
We are so stuck in the past as Lion fans. Did you hear? Maz's friend said we don't win on the road.
Yep.
Think about it.
True, but
is your buddy aware of the 20?
He hates them.
Okay, is he aware of the 2024 Detroit Lions season? Do you know how many times they lost on the road?
You know what he said? They've never won a playoff game on the road.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's
My apologies. My apologies.
That's what I said.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's tough. I hate that weather narrative with Jared Goff. I want him to shed that so bad. But the results are the results, man. When he puts that turtleneck and gloves on and them sleeves, most of the time it ain't the same Jared Goff. And for a team that you might have to go back to Philly in January and go play that team when it's even colder.
Terrifies me.
Yeah, I know, and it's a narrative that they just have not shed to this point. Not completely. There's been times where Jared Goff has looked decent in weather, but overall it's been to the point to where most fans still don't have confidence. And I can understand why.
The proof is in the pudding, unfortunately. I know Sean doesn't want us to look back, but sometimes that's all you got. All you have is history. History doesn't change.
Oh.
It moves forward, but it never changes.
Josh Jacobs out for the Packers today.
The Lions kind of changed their history the last couple of years.
They've changed their regular season history.
They changed their history.
They're a lot.
And Maz,
they're a player now.
And in fairness, we changed a huge narrative. We did. I saw one playoff win in my entire lifetime. One. And then I saw 2 in the span of a week.
Yep.
That's changing a narrative. That's winning the division. Okay, that's changing a narrative. Winning the division 2 years in a row. That's changing a narrative. Being the number 1 seed. That's changing a narrative. Now, you know what? Yeah, you're damn right. I am a greedy motherfucker. Am I allowed to say that?
Too late. Of course you are.
Listen, I'm a greedy guy right now. All right? That's all fine and dandy. That's great. Wonderful. We've already checked off all those boxes. Now it's time to win the Super Bowl. Nothing short of that will satisfy me. Nothing. And I think a lot of other people out there are like that as well. Hey, you guys, can you see behind us?
It's rocking.
Second best
Filling
is
up,
hopping.
baby.
Come out, get yourself the bucket of Sun Cruiser. Come check out our buddies with Mad Packs. They've got a bunch of swag
Shout out Mad
here.
Packs, man.
Look at these.
So take a look at that.
The Lions medallion, baby.
QR code on the back
code.
as well. QR code on the back. Get yourself a Tullymore Dew, and then wash it down with one of these buttes. You know what, KG? I feel like I disrespected you. Which one do you want?
Oh no, I already got a pink over here, big dog.
Okay,
I'm good,
all right,
man. I'm
you.
good.
All right.
Do y'all want to get into a break real quick? We can come back with the fill in the blank, have a little fun, man, on this Lion Sunday.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Final hour of the show coming up. Stop in, say hello. He's Maz. We got KG here. We got the crew here. We got our guys from Mad Packs here handing out mad swag. Glad you could join us. It's the pregame show here on Woodward Sports from Second Best Bar on, to quote Neil, Watson Street.
Randy Watson.
This now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new face, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent. to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports. Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Hey, hour number 2 happening out here at Second Best. This is the spot. Make sure you get your butt out here. Great crowd, great food, got the drinks. Shout out to our friends at Sun Cruiser. They are always good to us while we're out here. Get yourself some Tullamore Dew. Wash it down with the Sun Cruiser. Mad Packs is in the house, you guys. They got some great swag going out here. Again, these fantastic Lion medallions with a QR code on the back. So, Mad Packs, we love that you're a big part of what we do at Woodward Sports. And we'll always want to give a shout-out to Justice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Justice.
I love Justice.
3 letters.
There is so much justice on a Sunday morning around Detroit, and if you need justice, you need Ven Johnson Law.
Big facts.
Let Ven fight for you. He will fight for you harder than the Lions fans fight for their team. Go to VenFights.com. Gold Crown want to give you guys a shout-out as well. Thanks for everything that you do. B's in the house. I got to meet Justin's dad. That makes me happy. I got to meet Justin's dad.
Shout out Papa Sats in the building.
Seriously. Fantastic.
Oh, you know I got you, man.
Listen,
Come on.
I told Justin's dad some nice things about Justin, but don't ever repeat them to Justin, okay? I have to pretend like I don't like Justin and bust on Justin,
Right.
okay?
He's such a slapdick.
Don't tell anybody, though, okay? All right,
hold on. We got our winner from our Outkick Your Coverage. It's Tyler and Kaylee Benke, the winner.
Shout out.
They're going to the game today, courtesy of Woodward Sports, and of course Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. There they are.
Good for them.
They are the winners, so look for them at Ford Field. Congratulations, guys.
All right, so KG has a game for us. We're going to take a trip around the National Football League, talk about some of the big action today. This is another week that's a pretty cool week. It's a low-key, pretty good week with some good matchups out there as well. We're inching so close, KG.
Yeah, we are.
I think Neil and I might play the first edition on Thanksgiving of With and Or.
Hey, turn
and
up,
we got to
man.
start talking about back.
In the
because
Hunt.
when I saw In the Hunt and Lurking and the Dallas Star next to it, I got to be honest with you, I kind of got aroused.
It's that time of the year, baby.
It makes
Do
me
you
so
know
happy.
you know who's in there for the AFC? Your favorite, the Miami Dolphins.
Get out of it. For real?
The Dolphins are.
They are in the hunt?
They won 3 in a row.
Jesus
I love that
Christ.
game so
What?
much. I love it back.
Mike McDaniel saving
And
his
you know,
job.
listen, Joe Burrow's coming back, so
No,
you know
not
what that
today, though.
means. The Bengals are going to be back.
Hey,
Love
and
that.
hold on. I know Neil mad, but he going to lose that bet with Justin. Jacksonville is on the graphic, and they might get in outright. They might.
They are in right now as we speak.
That is crazy, man.
Neil,
the
if
turnaround
you're
that
still
they've had.
watching and or with, might be debuted in just a few days.
I love it.
And then we can figure out our back bowl. There's always that matchup where you look at it and go, that's the back bowl, where they're going to say, if Maz wins, he's back. If KG loses, he's out. I love it. I love it. The NFL schedule. Inactives come out at 11:30 officially, so we'll let you know some of the inactives as well. KG.
Yeah, so we're going to play a little game called Lions Fill in the Blank, man. I got the questions that we had on Friday. Only got to get through 2 of them, so we'll revisit those 2 and then go through the rest of the list. But to start off, against the New York Giants, this will be a blank game.
A blank player game.
Yep.
Right?
Against the New York Giants, this game will be a blank game.
You go first.
Name your player.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. This is St. Brown's comeback game. I know he's injured. I know he's hearing it. You heard him all week. Hey, is there a disconnect between you and Jared Goff? No, there's no disconnect. Just give the man 1 more second of protection. It's a Saint game.
I'm going off the reservation because that's the easy, and I think it's the right choice. How about Rock Ya-Sin?
Wait, whoa. You calling
Rock.
for a Rock Ya-Sin
No
game?
flags against Rock.
All right.
They've got a less than receiving core with You Know I Love America. You know I love Jameis, who is America's quarterback. But I also know, like America, there are a lot of warts there. And Rock's going to pick at those warts, baby.
No, that's a fact. Shout out. I like that, though, because he absolutely shut down A.J. Brown last week. Like, he was a non-factor in that game. And I know they passing game ain't been that great this year, but Rock Ya-Sin definitely stepped up. I like that. I got to go Jared Goff, man. We got to see him get back on the bandwagon, look like the Jared Goff that we know you to look. And he's going against a front 4 today that's pretty mean. I got to give him credit. But that secondary, damn near non-existent for the New York Giants, man. I think Jared Goff can do what he wants against this defense, and as long as he gets time to throw the football, he will go out there and he will look like the Jared Goff of old. But I need to see him just have a good game, man. Shake off that stinker from last week, and let's go out there and play some Lion football, man. I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
All right, man. We are on to question 2. The player you are most looking forward to getting back from injury. Blank is the player I'm most looking forward to getting back from injury.
Oh, man. Sean, you go first.
Frank Ragnow.
He ain't coming back.
I know. I
I got it. Kirby.
Sure.
Kirby Joseph.
Sounds good.
Kirby
All right.
Joseph.
You have none?
You know what? I don't think there's a wrong answer there. I don't, but I'll go Kirby. Sure.
All right, Kirby Joseph. I will say DJ Reed.
He's back today.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm looking forward to that, bro. He was really, really good before he went down with injury. And I think he helped TA out a lot, man, just being that veteran presence in the room. It'll be nice to see him back on the field, man, and out there making plays, man. I'm looking forward to some DJ Reed back on the field.
All right.
All right, question 3. They're going to get a little tougher from here. Out of the Lions' next 4 games, they will go blank. Out of the Lions' next 4 games, they will go blank.
Giants, Packers, Cowboys, Rams. 3-1.
3-1?
3-1.
You saying that confidently?
3-1.
Me too.
And then they don't lose the rest of the year. You know, I think they go 6-1 the rest of the year.
I got 3.
I don't like that game out in L.A. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that game at all.
A lot of people don't like that game now. But
that's Stafford's game.
We got to be real, though. That runs through Detroit. Like, L.A. ain't had shit since the Lions have been relevant, and I think that they got to prove something against us. But if I had to say, I say 3-1. Why not?
Deal.
3-1. All right, next question. Give me a second here. All right, here we go. I want to see blank from the Lions offense against the New York Giants. I want to see blank from the Lions offense against the New York Giants.
Efficiency.
I like that.
Efficiency. You know, where every drive you're at least moving the ball down the field, 2-3 first downs, and putting the Giants offense I guess the best way to put it is bad spots. Where okay, we have to punt from the 45 and they have to start deep in their own territory when they get the ball. How's that?
Yeah.
I want efficiency.
And shout out to, real quick, shout out to Slim Jones McGreasy in here. Shout out, 200 yards rushing he wants to see.
I want 400-plus total offensive yards out of the offense.
Okay,
today.
Maz, I like it.
400 total offensive yards.
That's a lot of yards, Maz.
Bring it.
I like that.
Eat today at home. Eat.
I want to see the run game get back to looking like the Lions' run game because they just have not looked like themselves. And like I said, Jahmyr Gibbs had a great game last week, but he had 100 yards receiving, only 39 on the ground. They've gone to Monty somewhat, over the last few games, and they just haven't stuck with it. I feel like he looks a little bit better running the football.
He does.
I want to see that run game get back. Where are Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah.
Listen, I love Sonic as much as
really
everybody
seen him all
else.
year.
I want to see some Knuckles, too. Let this Lions run game get back to what it used to look like. Offensive line, I'm calling you out, man. Y'all got to look better, and both of those backs got to get going today.
You know what? And I hate to be like a weasel, but I use the broad stroke. I want efficiency. I do want some of the run games. I do want them to get the hard yards. I want them to move the ball, put some points up, and even when they don't put some points up, at least put it in a position where Fox can put the Giants in that tough position when they get the ball back.
I don't want to see Fox.
No, to be real.
That would be perfect.
I want to
I want him
Fox
to have the day off.
Yeah.
Take the day off. Hey, Bates, take the day off as well.
Unenviable positions. I want the
Yes.
Giants in unenviable positions all day.
Yep.
And I'm still not driving you to Ford Field.
I know that.
And shout out to Jeff Lewis in the chat. He wants to see 50 points from the Lions offense. Art Vandelay, I want to see Jared Goff run for 150 today. Good luck with that one. And James Ganella in the chat, he wants to see 500 yards from this Lions offense.
500.
And 5 touchdowns. So
Damn.
500 yards and 5 touchdowns, that's a lot. But
They are a professional team we're playing, guys.
yeah, right.
Just so you know.
Right, just a little bit. But next question, I want to see blank from the Lions defense against the New York Giants. I want to see blank from the Lions defense.
Under 200 yards of Giant offense and 10 points or less given up.
Damn, 10 or less?
10 or less.
Okay.
That's what I want, and I think
Matt's
they can
calling
get
for
it.
heads this
I
week.
think they can get it.
Make Jameis Winston look like Jameis Winston. I want the full Jameis Winston experience. He's going to toss the ball around. He's going to make multiple mistakes. Take advantage of those mistakes. Don't let Jameis get on any kind of roll. Win going away.
I like it. I would say mine kind of leans into yours a little bit. I just want to see them dominate the line of scrimmage. That defensive line is going to be absolutely crucial for the Lions. You saw what they were able to do last week. They played exceptional football against the Eagles. It's a shame that offense couldn't bail them out last week. But that defensive line looks better and better and better each week that they go along. And I want to see them absolutely shut down. The Giants don't even have a run game without Cam Scatterbo, so that's a non-negotiable. But like you said, Jameis Winston, make his life a living hell. That's what I want to see. Let's see if we got any good answers from the chat.
Yeah, that's some good ones.
All right, from the defense, shout out Steve Lehman. From the defense, I like to see multiple turnovers. That would be a good sign for this Lions defense. I want to see playoff level execution, combat legs. Shout out to you. Slim Jones, he wants to see 4 sacks and 3 turnovers. James Ganella, 4 sacks and 2 interceptions. And top tier God, he wants to see Kelvin Shepard. And I think you will see a lot of Shep today.
I'm Salty wants to see a win with no injuries. And this is a good one. How about some turnovers? We don't get any turnovers. That's from Brad Knack.
That's where that guy, Steve, and myself are on the same page.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston is a turnover machine. okay? And that's why I'm saying make Jameis go Jameis. You know that Jameis is going to turn the ball over. Take advantage of it. I would love to see Rock. Could you imagine Rock with a pick six?
Oh, man, that'd be
Pants
amazing.
are down.
That'd be amazing.
And you know what? I'm going to take a picture of it, KG.
Yeah.
When my pants fall off, I'm going to grab my phone and go, KG, I promise you
All right,
the pants will fall off.
Don't be showing the bottom half.
I can't
I'm good
do it.
on
I'll
that.
put a little black box
All
in
right,
there,
cool,
okay?
cool, good. You need to censor
No,
yourself.
do the
Sean.
invisible.
You're right.
I'll blur it out for
Right,
you.
the invisible.
All right? I don't want to make it black. Everything comes back to black. How about I just blur it out, okay,
Oh, yeah,
KG?
all right, cool. That'd be good. I got to take it a little dark here. This is our second to last question. If the Lions lose, blank. If the Lions lose, blank.
Panic.
Mass panic, hysteria, famine, war,
Piss.
pestilence,
God, beat someone
plague. I know, right?
Why do you make me hit
When
you?
I wrote this question, I was kind of thinking like, damn, I don't know what I would think if they lose.
Devastation. Because that would be 2 games that you had no business losing, and you lost at home.
And it would break the streak.
Yeah,
Of
and
losing.
it would break the streak
We don't
of,
wanna
of,
see
of
the
not
break the streak.
back-to-back wins. So devastation for me, really and truly.
If they lose today, man, I don't know, man. I'm not, I'm normally somebody that's ultra confident in this team. I hold them to a certain standard. And I hate that back-to-back loss stat, bro, because eventually that's going to end. And I don't know how Lions fans are going to feel once it ends. Like, that's an amazing streak to keep up.
It's never going to end.
It's been over almost 3 years now since they've had that streak. And I would love for them to keep it going. But eventually it will come to an end. I just don't think it'll be this Sunday. But if they lose, I think Lions fans have a right to be concerned. I'll say that.
Pistons aren't going to lose anymore. They've won 12 in a row. They're not going to lose.
Undefeated the rest
They
of the
might
way.
never lose again.
Right, no, real shit.
Ever.
The Pistons win again, man.
80-2.
Ah, man. Let me see if I got any chat answers here. Here we go.
Don't throw that out there. Don't even put that.
I just wanted to see.
KG.
I just wanted to see Renardo Williams. Season's over if they lose. Exo Tay Love. There's always next week. I like that philosophy. Jeff Lewis rebuild the team. Man.
Tear it down.
And the Jay Hesh. Shout out to you. They lose today. They don't deserve your attention the rest of the year because they are done.
By the way, I just noticed something. Look at this ice. This.
Typical Maz, man.
This is ice.
Shout out
Look
Maz.
at that.
Maz is on brand, as always.
This is like White Castle ice. This is ice.
Maz, how do you know?
Look at it. It's beautiful. It's chipped. This is ice.
That is our ice connoisseur, Tom Mazaway.
That's
You can't
all.
get this kind of coverage anywhere else.
That's wow. That's beautiful.
All right, last question. Last question. We'll turn it around. If the Lions win today, blank. If the Lions win today, blank. Because I was told you can't learn a lot from a game like this.
You can't lose a game like this. Go take care of business today by any means necessary. And make sure you are at full capacity for the Packer game. The Packer game on Thanksgiving is huge. Look, Thanksgiving is our day anyway.
Yes.
You have to find a way. This one is personal now. It is. It's personal. And while, again, I'm not going to deviate, I hate the Bears most of all. I understand the younger generation. It's guys like KG. It's the Packers. But after what transpired at Lambeau, KG, this one's personal. This one will be personal on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and you want a little momentum going into that game, so I'm calling this is a must-win game. And I hate to say that against the New York Giants, who the Lions are superior. Like, let's just be real about it. Roster-wise, they are the superior team. On paper, they are the superior team. You got to see them do something today. And I will take the win over everything. I don't normally call for style points. I would like to see them kind of run it up today to make me feel a little bit better as a fan. But ultimately, get the dub today. Get out as healthy as you can. And let's have some momentum going into that Thanksgiving game next week, because we all know that is the game on the Lions schedule in terms of importance at this point.
Sean, do you remember that Thanksgiving Day game against the Giants?
What's that now?
Do you remember that Thanksgiving Day game against the Giants? Lawrence
Oh, yeah.
Taylor.
Oh, gosh, Lawrence Taylor.
Danielson threw
Yeah,
that
I was
out
a kid.
pass 95 yards
Yeah,
later.
I was a kid, absolutely.
LT slid into the end zone. That was
Yep.
He was amazing.
Hey, real quick from Mike G, if the Lions win today, Maz can take off his Lawrence Taylor jersey off underneath his dress shirt. Shout out Mike G,
You got it,
man.
Mike. You got it. Hey, go blue, by the way, Mike. Congrats. First cover in 4 years.
Good
For
God, man.
The week before the Ohio State game.
Where has that Michigan offense been all
about
year?
that?
Jesus Christ, man.
Have they covered twice this year?
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm shocked.
Hey,
You guys are doing it to yourself again,
They're
aren't
getting
you?
ready, Justin.
Yeah, you're doing it to yourself.
What do you
Look at-
mean? 'Cause-
I see the slapness. Oh,
No,
look at this.
no.
There-
Don't
all of a
go
sudden,
there.
there's a triangle of
No,
slapness
because
around me.
last year I had no expectations. I thought Michigan was going to get track meted, and that didn't happen. So I have no expectations of this game, but I know Ryan Day is the type of guy that's going to come in here and try and drop his nuts like he tough, and he is not tough. You have beady eyes, you look like a fucking mouse in the face, and you're going to try and run that, we can get down in the dirt with Michigan. No, you can't. No, you can't. So
There's
if you
nothing
throw
at stake, though. Don't worry. It's not like a playoff spot's at stake or anything
No,
like that.
and listen,
Not
man.
for Ohio State, at
Michigan needed that kind of momentum coming out of that game. That's all I'll say. They needed that. Offensively, they needed that.
They've never looked as good as they did yesterday. And I know it was against Maryland, but still. Hey,
Listen, I'm looking forward to that. And listen, the reality is you guys have dropped it by now, right? Even a few weeks ago, some of you guys were giving me shit.
don't give me the 3 loss
You're not
thing.
getting in with 3 losses.
You're probably right, Sean.
Drop it.
Probably
No,
right.
no, don't say probably. You're not getting in with 3 losses. Just drop it. You'll feel better about yourself. Everything will be okay. If you beat Ohio State, there is no doubt in my mind Michigan gets in the playoff. None.
Did you see what Diego Pavia did yesterday?
Yeah, outstanding.
6 touchdowns.
The SEC runs through Vandy, man.
Yes.
No,
Shout
no
out to Neil.
Commodores.
Shout out Neil, man.
You guys don't shout out. Listen, I have been getting shit from those people for 5 months because I had the audacity to say the SEC does not run through Vandy. And I want you to know this. They're in 5th place right now. There is no chance for them to win the SEC.
I don't know, man.
No,
I'm
I
talking
do
shit.
know.
They can't
There
win
is
it.
0 chance for them to win the SEC.
Can they make a
They
playoff?
can go beat Tennessee by 71 points, and they will not win the SEC.
Can they get in the
chances
playoff?
of them making the playoffs are minuscule, but they exist.
Can they get in the SEC championship game?
No.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nah, bro.
That's
Probably
it.
not.
That's why I'm saying definitively today there is 0 chance the SEC runs through Vandy.
Facts.
And here's the thing. We got so much shit, and if you watch that clip, the first thing I said is, I like the kid. I like the kid from the first time I saw him. He will probably be, I'm not allowed to talk about this, but I can talk in broad terms. He will probably be invited to New York. That's
No.
my guess. That's my
No.
guess. Yep.
For
That's my
Heisman?
guess. Yeah, Pavia
Yeah,
will be.
you're right. He
will
will.
be invited to New York. He
Right.
will. I can't say that.
You know it's a down year for the Heisman win, man.
Diego Pavia will probably be invited to New
Yeah.
York. Now, unless he falls completely on his face against Tennessee. But you guys, and some of you told me it was math a couple weeks ago. You aren't getting in with 3 losses. Like, drop it. It's over. Stop it.
You're probably right.
Especially when your signature win is against Washington.
Are they ranked anymore?
Drop it.
Who?
If you beat
Washington?
Ohio State, you're
Probably
in.
not. I don't think so.
If you beat Ohio State, you're in. Yes.
KG, you know what the
Yeah.
spread is for Michigan, Ohio State?
I do not.
What's your guess, Sean? The spread of Michigan, Ohio State.
Ohio State 6.5.
I would think that.
I would
that
say
sounds
10.
about right.
You say
I would
10?
say 10. Even at Michigan, I would say 10. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to suck you people in.
Yeah, they are.
They're gonna
are
try
for
to
sure.
suck you people
I can
in.
see that.
If it's under
Thank you,
10, Sean, if it's like 7, I think
I
Michigan's
think
got a
7's
shot to
good.
win. If it's 10,
Oh, it's 12?
You're saying
12?
12? It is 12? All right, so I guess 10. All right.
It's over.
Oh, they're trying to suck you guys in.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
over.
Are you taking the bait?
No.
Come on! I can see that little slap dancing around right now. You're doing it, aren't you? You're smart.
Hey,
You're
it's
smart.
rivalry week, man. Come on now.
Justin says 12.5, so Michigan a home dog against Ohio State, which you knew. 12.5, guys. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
KG, you said, I can't imagine Ryan Day walking in there trying to be the tough guy. I can't imagine him doing that again.
He's done it 3 years straight.
Right? You would think by now go do what you do. Go do what you do and win that game. I know I'm going to offend Michigan fans by saying this. They are better than you.
Absolutely.
Go do what you do and just win the game. There is no need to go like this. There's zero need to do that.
Yeah,
all right?
It's going to be on the back of the defense, man, because the offense is the offense. I think we all know how sluggish they can be. But if the defense can go out there and play Michigan football like they've been doing, I think they got a chance, to be honest with you. Because that defensive line is fearsome for Michigan. The linebacking core has been pretty good. The secondary's been solid this year. If they just go out there defensively and hold it down, then you never know. That's all I'll say. You never know.
Can we I want to go around the league for a few minutes until the inactives come out.
Yes.
Remember, the inactives officially come out 90 minutes before game time. So, Maz, keep an eye on it. The crew, keep an eye on it. All the inactives come out officially at 11:30. Colts at Chiefs. Colts at Chiefs.
3.5.
Chiefs are favored by 3.5?
Yeah.
Chiefs are going to win that game. You know it. I know it.
I thought they were going to beat the Broncos, too. And they didn't.
If they don't, it's over. I will go out there and say it. If they don't win today, they season over, bro.
Steelers at Maz's Bears. Maz and his Bears are at home at Soldier Field. We've heard word that there are reports that Aaron Rodgers will not go. It will be Mason Rudolph.
They might have a chance today.
We'll find out officially with the inactives announced in just a second.
They wasn't winning with that scrub A-Rod,
Can the Steelers win with Mason Rudolph?
No. It's as much as I want to say yes, no.
It's going to come down to the last 5 minutes, and the Bears are going to win again. They are.
Probably.
They're going to win.
He's got to stop this shit.
I mean,
he's got to stop this shit.
Ben Johnson's got
with
him
no
playing.
Aaron Rodgers, come on, Sean. Even you got to say the Bears probably winning that. He won't do it. It's biased, man. Come on.
Patriots at Bengals.
He's just gonna skip right over that.
This is the return of the Bengals. Here comes Joe Burrow, hosting the 8-2. No, excuse me. What am I saying? 9-2 New England Patriots. The 3-7 Cincinnati Bengals are holding them. Joe Burrow and the Bengals make their emphatic run now.
Joe's not playing today, but Sparkly Eyes is. I like the Bengals to win this game today.
Okay.
Even though they're a 7.5-point underdog.
Don't worry. When Joe comes back, everything will be okay. It always is.
Nah, I think the Patriots got this in the bag. I'm a believer in the Patriots now. I know you're slow, Sean, you're a little slow to the party. I was fighting it too. I think the Patriots are for real, bro.
Can I ask you this, though? Can you define believe in the Patriots? And I know we got a Patriot fan standing right back here.
Shout out
okay?
Steve, man. Hey, you was
Stevie
right,
Johnson.
Steve. You was right.
Can we define believe in the Patriots? Are you talking about just making the playoffs, or are you talking about making actual noise in the playoffs?
They're a playoff team that can win a game.
You think they win a game?
They're a playoff team that can win a game.
All right.
I'm intrigued. If they run into the Bills, I'm intrigued by that. In the playoffs, come on
Jets at Ravens. The Lamar train keeps chugging.
Oh, you know
He has not played well. Today, he's got a hell of a shot to bounce back.
The Ravens going to keep rolling.
Seahawks and Titans is useless. Vikings and Packers. Can the Vikings do us a little favor and knock off the Packers?
That would be nice. And you know the Packers aren't overlooking them for Thanksgiving against the Lions. This game will be a bloodbath. They moved this game to 4 o'clock, by the way. They moved this game to the Fox 4 o'clock game, so I'll get to get home and watch this one. The Packers got to win
The Cheeseheads are suspect. I'm sorry, they struggle against bottom feeders. Their offense has been putrid over the last few weeks. I think the Vikings give them a run for their money. They give them all they got today.
All right, inactives come out in a minute, so keep your eyes on it, boys. You'll see it announced on the Lions Twitter, and elsewhere you'll see some of the big stories. Jaguars Cards coming up at 4 o'clock. Browns Raiders, you could give me two 50-yard seats.
Yeah.
Give me $300 in food vouchers, and there's no way in hell I'd go to that game.
Not at all.
Where's
Not
the game
chance.
It's in Vegas.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I would leave 5 minutes in and head to the casino and go eat at a buffet and spend that money on the roulette.
Shador Sanders trying to win his first start. Come on, Shador.
Shout out Shador.
Falcons and Saints, that's the 425 game. And then America's Game of the Week, you know we're all going to see this. The Eagles at the Cowboys, and we are going to hear incessantly that the Cowboys are back. And God forbid they win.
Cowboys got a chance to win, bro. I'm sorry.
It would be full-fledged Dallas is back shit.
That if it gets into a shootout, the Cowboys are winning that. Let's just be real about it. The Eagles' offense has not looked good.
Buccaneers-Rams tonight, that's a good one.
All right.
And then a sneaky good one, Panthers-Niners tomorrow. You got the inactives?
Yes, we have our Lions inactives for the game. Terry and Arnold, Quinn Jefferson, Kirby Joseph, Craig Reynolds, Nick Whiteside, and Mekhi Wingo will not play today. They are all inactive.
Come on, Craig.
So, I mean, this is a pretty standard list. This is who you expected to be out. We know Kirby isn't ready yet. He'll probably be ready hopefully by Thanksgiving. And Terry and Arnold, you kind of hope he'd be back, but let's give him an extra week. He'll be okay.
Give him a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Get healthy. That's a concussion.
No,
we don't want that coming back.
Yeah, shout out to those guys. But, yeah, the Lions look like they're going to be pretty status quo, I would say.
By the way, quick side note, Bill Belichick's Carolina, they're out. 4-7, no bowl game.
Man, of course, they was out before it began, man.
They were out before the season
right.
started.
You really thought Chapel Bill was going to go do something, bro?
I did.
Come on, bro.
I did.
Dude, I tell you, it's Bill Walsh. It is.
The game has passed
him by. Did you kill him?
Like, I may have killed him. So, yes, as somebody brought up earlier, and I don't know if he's on the inactives yet, but Mike Tomlin told Evan Washburn that Mason Rudolph will start today versus Chicago. Now, again, I don't know if that means that Aaron Rodgers is inactive.
He is. He's inactive.
He is inactive?
He's
okay.
inactive.
Yeah, it's over.
That is announced at 11:30.
Schefter already said it. He's inactive.
Yeah, it's over.
Where did he say that?
I saw it on Twitter.
If Shefty tweeted it, you know it's real.
Well,
I know DJ Reed is back.
You can't say he's inactive until it's announced.
Okay.
That's-
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading right now is Mike Tomlin told in a pregame interview that Mason Rudolph will start today. That doesn't mean he's inactive. You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah,
I did hear that Aaron Rodgers.
A-Rod ain't playing,
He
bro.
flipped off the cameras, by the way.
Of course he did.
Today in Chicago.
How do you like that guy? He is.
Well, he's just a great quarterback.
He's a fucking disgrace. No, he's not. He used to be. Hate Aaron Rodgers, bro.
Yeah, he used to be. He's still a decent
That was a
quarterback.
long time ago, man.
He's a great thrower of the football, though.
That was a long time ago.
Great thrower of the football.
It drives me
They got a better
out.
chance to win with Mason Rudolph.
It drives me out of my mind how good that guy was at one point in time. It really does. I mean, and it would always make me laugh. It would always make me laugh when people would say, "Oh, he's not that good." Stop it. Yes, he was. Prime Rodgers was sick. And I hated saying it, but I have a job to report factually. Prime Rodgers was sick.
Somebody asked in the chat, is Davenport dressed today?
I mean, his name wasn't on the inactive.
Yeah. Is that? You hear that, Sean? Davenport is not on the inactive list.
He probably gonna dress. I don't know how much playing time he'll get, but he'll probably dress at the very least.
How about that?
Hey, I told you he'll be back.
Malcolm Rodriguez back as well. Watch out.
And
Special
DJ
teams.
Reed, number
DJ
4.
Reed, love it.
Oh, man. This is, bro, the Lions defense is going to eat today. I'm convinced.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it.
So he will not play. It looks like Rodgers is inactive. There's a difference between Mason Rudolph starting and being inactive. Ian Rappaport is now saying he is out.
It's over.
So there you go. There's your
inactive.
inactive.
Playing. We don't care.
It is amazing to me how people don't understand that. Like, one cannot get the start but still be active.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a difference to not being active. It's amazing how that works itself out.
Marcus Davenport has been ruled out. So.
He has been ruled out?
Yes,
Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep. Oh, he's still on IR? Okay.
Don't worry, he's coming back and he's going to stay healthy.
He is.
You stop it, Sean.
You heard
stop
him.
that shit over there.
We showed him to you. Remember that? He's actually alive.
You stop that shit over there.
Listen, I'm going to say it again. I want it so badly, but I can't understand how that guy gets frustrated at the narrative that exists. I'll never understand it for the life of me. You know, there's only one way that you can change that. You can't talk about it. Just like, Lions will never win the Super Bowl. I can talk about how I think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I got to shut my mouth because until they do, what are people going to say? That's the thing that I Marcus, God bless you, man. I want you back. I want you to be our guy. I want you to prove everybody wrong. But until you do, people are going to keep talking that shit. That's just the way it is.
No doubt.
Y'all leave Dav alone, man. He going to come back bigger and better than ever.
So what are you guys thinking about today? Legit. I mean, we got about 20 minutes left in the show before everybody takes off. Again, if you're still on your way down, maybe you're watching us on your phone, you're watching us in your car, whatever the case may be, stop in. This is a great spot. Get yourself a little pregame drink.
The food's outstanding.
Pick up some stuff from Mad Packs. Grab yourself a Sun Cruiser.
Shout out.
Mad says, some wings. Maybe get yourself some wings, that chicken sandwich, a lot of good things going on. How are you feeling about today? I said, just in the last couple days for me, I went from win comfortably to I think they're gonna take belt to ass. I really do.
I agree.
BTA?
I agree. It always happens, man. When they come off a bad loss like that, they come back with a little bit of a vengeance. Now, look, they don't have a real rivalry with the Giants, and the Giants are down this year playing with their Mike Kafka. He's their the interim coach.
Mike Kafka.
Mike Kafka's the interim coach. He's trying to win a job, so he's going to have his team as prepared as possible. They have been in a lot of games this year. They piddled them away. But this team should not be within 24 points of the Lions. The Lions should feast today and get ready, just like Michigan did against Maryland, to get ready for Ohio State. The Lions should do that to the Giants to get ready for the Packers.
I like it, man. I like it. I don't like to overlook any team. I'll show them they respect, even though they 2-9. But at the same time, the Lions are better, man. Return to BTA. I'm on board, man. Let's see a Lions ass whooping today in Ford Field. Make life hard on Jameis, bro. And that crowd's gonna be into it.
Can we define BTA? Because I've always had a really simple. When people say, "Oh, we kicked their ass," to me, it's 21 points or more.
Yes.
Yeah.
21 points. That's kind of that's BTA for me. Win this game 31-10, that's BTA.
We've seen two different forms of BTA this year. We have the slow and choke them out BTA that you saw against the Buccaneers. That Bucs game, that was something that the defense just warmed down over the course of the game. The offense eventually got into a rhythm and then just put that game away. But it was over the course of a whole ball game. Classic Lions BTA is we running it up. Hey, we got 21 points at the half. That's the type of shit we on today. So I hope it's classic Lions BTA. I'm not going to lie to you. That front four for the Giants might make things hard in the run game. So that, however the run game looks in the first half will kind of dictate the type of game that this will be.
Brian Burns, 13 sacks. I think he's third in the NFL in sacks.
Yep.
They can get to the quarterback.
They can.
So this is your chance, offensive line. This is your chance to protect Jared Goff. Give him one more second of protection than you did last week, and things will work out for the Lions. That's it.
Maybe this is the slapdick in me, but honestly, even when I was talking to you guys about it Thursday, I wanted that Workman 27-17. You're at no point in time are you worried about losing the game. You're in control the whole game. But as a man, I'm leaning 31-10, 34-10 or something like that.
I agree.
I just don't think the Giants are going to be able to do much. You're dealing with less than running backs. You're dealing with an entire less than wide receiving core. And as much as I love America and I love Jameis Winston, you're dealing with a less than quarterback.
Oh, yeah. We love Jameis. We do. But he got to get put in the ground today. And he is a quarterback that will have you – he'll give your defense some opportunities to go out there and make plays. So.
What kind of plays do you think Dan Campbell, what kind of game is he going to call today? Last week, is he going to roll the dice as much as he did
That's a good question,
last week? I don't know if he will. Nah,
Dan Campbell is going to be Dan Campbell. He's not a coach that's going to, bitch out or deviate from anything that he's done to this point. Listen, the fourth downs are great when they work, and I know we all rejoice when they work. But you got to live with the other side of that, which is last week 0-5. Sometimes you're going to have games like that, but I don't want Dan Campbell to stop doing what got us to this show, and that is being aggressive on fourth down when it makes sense.
I'm just saying, when the offense is playing well, go for it on fourth down. When the offense isn't playing well, like last week, kick the field goal.
I don't argue with the circumstantial stuff. I
That's
don't.
it.
I'm a big fan of don't change what you are.
Correct.
I'm a huge fan of don't change what you are. But every now and again, the circumstances kind of dictate, you know what, maybe we should kick here. And I know what people say to that. Well, that's not Dan Campbell. Well, no, actually it is, because Jake Bates has attempted many field goals this year. Circumstantial, okay?
Right.
Part of the reason why the guys love Dan Campbell so much is because Dan Campbell is a guy that believes in the guys out on the field and says to them, you're damn right we're going for it. And guys eat that shit up.
Yeah, they do.
Trust me, Maz, you've been in locker rooms.
I love
guys eat that shit up.
You have
they
4
want
downs.
to go for it.
Sean, you got 4 downs to make 10 yards.
Yep.
Make the 10 yards. Why kick? Why kick? Go for it. You're a pro team. You're a great offense. Now you're down. You're one of the best tight ends in football. Look, I still think eventually it's going to hurt us. The loss of Sam Laporta will hurt. Do you think the 49ers would rather play with George Kittle or without him?
No, absolutely.
As bad as Kelsey's been, would you think the Chiefs would rather play with him or without him?
True.
The tight end is a very important position, especially on this type of team.
No, for sure. But if there's any position that I would probably say the Lions can afford an injury at on offense, probably the tight end position. Because Brock Wright, shout out to him, man. He is a great run blocker. He is also somebody that is a pretty decent pass catcher. He's not as good as Laporta, obviously, but he is somebody that if you leave him alone, he could hurt you. So I think that, yes, Laporta is going to hurt. It's going to make a difference. But at the same time, I would much rather it be at the tight end position than any other position on offense on this team.
You might see Dan Skipper today at tight end. They might put Dan Skipper. I want to see Isaac Tesla. I do. I think this is his coming out game.
Listen.
White boy,
Listen, we talked about
the great white hope.
Back.
Right.
We talked about it 100 times. The people that thought that you were going to see a bunch of bells and whistles from this guy this year, you're sadly mistaken because he's so far down the depth chart. However, Maz, to your point now, if there's a time right now to at least get him involved, and again, please take this with a grain. I'm not saying that he's going to go off for 8 receptions and 89 yards and a touchdown or anything, but a few extra looks his way. Yeah, I think you're probably going to see some things put in that game plan to get Tesla more involved.
I bet you he'd be a good pick today on one of your parlays.
I don't know. We'll see.
I got a hunch that Tesla is going to have more than 2 catches today. I do. I believe he might even score a touchdown today. How about an anytime touchdown?
Shout out
from Isaac Tesla today.
Shout out Detroit Gunny, White Boy Winter. Have we entered White Boy Winter?
That'd be even better with the White Boy Winter. Are you kidding me?
That's y'all season too. I mean, just be real.
That means that things are going well for the Lions if it turns into White Boy Winter.
Oh no, that's a fact. That's a home game for y'all.
Can you imagine?
The winter time?
You imagine if he has his coming out party today? What the Packers have to look for next week.
Yeah. I mean, they said they want to find ways to maybe get him more involved in the offense. We'll see, but I think with Laporta going down is definitely something they need to consider. Let's get, every time we've called on this kid, he's made plays. Let's get him a little more involved. If the opportunities are there, let's get him more involved.
Today's Tesla's Thanksgiving. I'm calling it right now.
You know what? And I know you hate him and you've already buried him, but this is the type of game the Lions get 2-3 scores up. Let's give a heavy dose to Monty. Here, Monty, we're going to give you the ball. Monty, we're going to give you the ball again. Here, Monty, we're going to give you the ball again. And listen, you guys, the funny thing is, I'm looking. Do you guys know Green Bay's only played 1 game in the division so far? Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
They played 1 game in the division.
All they division games at the end of the year, essentially.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The only game they played in the division was us, opening week. Damn. So this is their 2nd game in the division against Minnesota today. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think they're a playoff team.
Oh, God, yeah.
I do. I think
they
they're
are,
a playoff
but barely.
team. I think
they are, but barely. I'm telling you.
3 teams from the NFC North are making the playoffs.
The Bears are not going to get in the playoffs. I will bet you anything the Bears don't get in the playoffs. I'm serious. You name the price, I'll bet you anything. The Bears are not going to get in the playoffs.
We'll talk.
Think about it. Yeah, I want you to think about it. The Bears are not going to.
With the way the Packers play, though, It's a chance. All I'm saying is that there's a chance. Sean, I know you biased. I absolutely understand it. There is a chance. That's all I'm going to say.
Now I got to look at Green Bay's schedule moving forward. Will you excuse me for just a second?
Here we go.
Lions host the Bears at the Broncos, at the Bears.
See,
Ravens at home at the Vikings.
It's some losable games in there, Sean. Like, I know you.
There are.
I'll tell you.
Not like the Bears, though.
No.
The Bears' schedule is at the Eagles, good luck with that.
Yep.
At the Packers, good luck with that. Browns at home, hosting the Packers. At the Niners, hosting the Lions.
The Bears can beat the Packers. I'm sorry. They can. They can. Sean, let's be real about it. The way the Packers have played this year, I promise you the Bears can beat them.
The Bears
just
will
don't
split
start
with them.
talking up Caleb. That's all I'm at.
I'm not. I won't do that.
Just don't go down that road,
I got you.
okay?
I won't do that. But we gotta be real about it.
Shout out to our guys at Mad Packs again for coming out here.
Big shout out.
Hopefully you got yourself hooked up with one of these with the QR code on the back. Really appreciate them being a big part of what we do here at Woodward Sports. Hey, now we got the post game. Are you doing double duty today, KG?
Oh, absolutely. I'm here all day,
so
baby.
you're going to be out at Gillies today?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mad Packs, are you going to be at Gillies today? Are you going out afterwards?
They like, hell no.
Okay, no. So you guys, hey, you know what? You missed out. Too bad for you. Mad Packs out here.
Here, we got a question in here from the chat. Larry Roberts, shout out to you. Who scores for the Lions today for all of the bettors who y'all think will score? I wonder if he means first time touchdown. But let's just say, who will be the Lions touchdown scorers today?
Gibbs, St. Brown.
St. Brown, Gibbs.
I think everyone's eating. Monty, Tesla. I'm telling you, Tesla's scoring.
All right, so we had 28 points for you, Maz, already. That's 28 points.
Yeah, I told you, we're in the 30s.
You know what? I'm going to go Brock Wright. I'll go Brock Wright.
Brock Wright.
That's 5.
I'll go Brock Wright. I'm
Shout
not
out
taking
Dan Miller.
Tesla.
All right,
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I would say, I think Monty getting the touchdown today. I'll say Monty.
No J-Mo?
No, I'll say Brock Wright, and I'll say Amon-Ra St. Brown. Those are your guaranteed touchdown scores today.
So no J-Mo, guaranteed.
No, but he'll have some catches in there. He'll have some good down the field catches.
Will J-Mo have a penalty?
He might. He might hump something today, so shout out. If J-Mo humps something, I'm all for it.
31-10, 34-10, something like that. I've completely deviated. I openly admit it. I was at 27-17. You know, one of those business games before you take care of the real business on Thursday. But that's where I'm at right now, Maz. I think they're going to win this one going away. Giants just aren't good. You know, when you take that deeper look, they got less than running backs, they got a less than receiving core, and they got Jameis.
They have a great defense on paper. It hasn't showed this year, as you can see by some of the scores, and their offense is less than. This is a beatdown game. There's no question about it. This is a get-right game. That doesn't mean the Giants might not score the first touchdown and say, uh-oh.
Right.
Remember when the Titans did that to us last year, and the Jaguars did that to us, and then they put 50 up on them.
The chat is in a mass panic if that happens. Oh, the season's over. Oh, this, oh, that. Like, come on, y'all. We got to be better as fans.
No, and that's, like, listen, that's – I don't have the panic-stricken stuff about this team that I have in the past.
Detroit Lionheart, chill out, bro.
So, like, when it starts out like that, I'm not one of those guys. No disrespect to you, Maz, but I know, Maz, you are a bundle of emotion.
Yes.
So if the Giants jump up, Maz is going to go, I told you guys, I told you.
No. I got the Lions covering.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that the Giants might not score first, I'm just saying. By accident.
I don't get emotionally wrapped up like that.
What's the spread again? 13?
Yeah, and a half.
13 and a half. So 14 points. Lions won by 14.
31-10, 34-10, something like that. And
then
we put all our focal point on Thanksgiving.
Do the Lions need to get in the 30s for you to feel better about this team?
One more time?
I said, do the Lions need to get in the 30s for you to feel better about this team?
No.
Okay.
If they do the business like my initial 27-14, 27-10, 27-17, no. I don't. Win this game. Darren McCarty, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out D-Mac.
How great is that? You see a guy cruising by on his scooter and it's Darren McCarty. All right, so to your point, like seriously, KG, Go win this game 27-17. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Because now we're at the point we all have to, like, all jokes aside, then the focal point is on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Then, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. My brain is already there. Like, I'm already thinking, all right, Monday night, I'm going to grab the bucket. I'm going to put the traditional turkey in one bucket. I'm going to put the Cajun turkey in the other bucket. And then I got to do the pregame show with Neil. And after that, well, then I got to go home and I got to go put this on the smoker. My brain's already on Thanksgiving. I'm telling you right now. I feel guilty about it, but I can't lie. I'm already thinking ahead to the Packers. I am.
I get it. But the Lions won't do that, especially coming off that embarrassment. And it was embarrassing. Even though they were within a touchdown, you said it earlier in the week, it was a beatdown 7-point loss. It was a blowout 7-point loss.
Whoever said that on Twitter, I thought that was a funny line.
It was. But they were in the damn game. Just like they were in the damn game with the Vikings. But it was embarrassing. They came back and they won. They'll come back and win big today. I have no question, no doubt about it in my mind. I love the Lions big today.
We know what this Lions fan base will do. If they get a win, but it's a struggle win, let's say they win by a field goal, by some stretch of the imagination, the fan base is going to be like, what the hell? And the reason I want to see them run it up today is because I want positive momentum going into that Packer game on Thanksgiving. If they go in there and they put up, they just barely beat the Giants, then I think they'll have some questions to answer going into Green Bay, and I don't want that.
Just like what Michigan did yesterday. They took care of business. For the first time in 4 years, they covered a spread the week before the Ohio State game. The Lions have to do the same. They're favored by 13.5. You can give till it hurts. Yeah. The Lions will cover that number.
There are still people that style points matter. Let's be honest.
No, that's real.
There are. And like, I'm going to say it again. I don't care. Style points don't matter to me. Not in any way, shape, or form. Darren McCarty, ladies and gentlemen.
D-Mac.
4 Stanley
That's right.
Cup.
Let's get D-Mac's thoughts, man.
KG Stant, honestly, style points don't matter. Just go win the game. I want my style points in January and February. I always want this guy sitting next to me, 4-time Stanley Cup champion, Darren McCarty. What do you think of the name,
What's up,
Mac?
buddy?
How you doing, bud? You all right?
You guys nailed it. I've been watching all morning, and shout out how this place has gotten built up. But the fact is that it should be a ground and pound game. We should make it as simple as possible, and it gets you to where you want to be. Right, I think he's heard Aiden Hutchinson talk earlier that these 3 home games are a pivotal part during the season, right? You can't win the Super Bowl here, but your chances to get there dwindle a lot if you don't take care of business. So this is one of those games. This is like the games that we talk about when we're talking hockey, right? This is the Wings going into Phoenix, right, back in the day, and then, getting it done instead of losing.
Yeah.
So, you're supposed to win. You got Jameis Winston. Hopefully he's throwing 4 picks and stuff like this. Hopefully it's an easy game. I'm planning to go hit balls at halftime.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's what it says.
I love the hockey analogy because you're right. It's like that, and you're not allowed to look past it, and the coaches tell you you're not allowed to look past it, but that next game is in Colorado.
But the blessing is what they did last game.
Yeah.
That's why this game is they'll have ultimate focus for this game, because also, too, look at the way this team has reacted. Scotty Bowman always said to us, right, who's the greatest coach and psychologist, if we don't lose 2 games in a row, don't worry about the end of the season, right? That'll add up. You'll be a 100-point team, and you'll set yourself up. So this is one of those games. So blessing in disguise, if they had beat the Eagles, right, you might worry that they'd overlook this game, but not at all. They know what's up.
No doubt about that.
Sun Cruiser, Bomber, get it into you.
3 years since the Lions lost back-to-back games. Always going to keep saying that. Mac, you going to be out all day? You kind of hanging out all day?
I'm going to go hang out at the watch party at Gillies and stuff like that. I'm trying to get the Shoresy boys are in town, so I'm trying to get them to stop by. So,
dude, that event's tomorrow, right?
That event's, tomorrow night, 7 p.m.
D-Mac, the world want to know, you got another fight in you, man, for this year's Shoresy game?
Stay tuned.
Hey, you love to hear it.
Get down there. One of the best shows ever, and they put out a show out on the ice as well. All right, give me a final score just for shits and giggles.
You know what? We're getting back to the north. It's going to be probably 30-10. 30 to 10.
30-10. All right.
I said 31-10.
Lions covering the
seriously,
spread today.
Take care of business. Let's go do some things. And definitely, we got things going on all day with Woodward Sports. Don't forget, he's probably going to be bouncing around. We're going to be at Gillies as well later on. Can't thank the great folks here at Second Best. Awesome. We have a great time each and every week. Check Mac out as well. Always on the Big D Energy Show.
And don't forget the Mad Packs guys.
Oh, man.
Dude, Mad Packs.
Shout out
money.
Mad Packs. Stay hooked the boy
Mad
up.
Packs, absolute money. So, hey, listen, Matt, it's great to see you, buddy.
All right, good to see you, too.
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Can't
what are you
wait
doing for Thanksgiving, by the way?
Can't wait for those leftovers.
My brain, I was just saying, I'm already on getting my turkeys in their bath, man. I got to cook.
When you said it, this is your favorite week. Like, you look forward to it.
I love it.
People who understand the cook in you and how you prepare, whether it's for summer barbecue or this time of year, like, this is your Super Bowl.
Oh, this is my favorite week. I kid you not. It really is. And you know the whole routine. The family comes home. Everybody's together. There's nothing like it. Hey, lots of shout-outs out there. Mad Packs, appreciate you guys popping out. Sun Cruiser, Tullamore, thank you to Second Best. Thank you to the best crew in the business as well. Don't go anywhere. We have the watch party. We'll talk to you first thing in the morning. Big D Energy as well. Braylon and Shep, Woodward Heavyweights. We got you covered all week long.
And don't forget, go Lions.
Yes, sir.
What D-Mac said, go Lions. Peace.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com